Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Got to get some action going on today.
Officially nothing on that last run.
What's up?
Try again,
Who out there?
2nd and 10. Here's Ryan to throw.
Nobody.
And the Raven pressure too much.
Nobody.
Down he goes. John Simon that time coming through to make the play. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
That was a nice hit.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
What up, champ? What's up? What's up, Wiz? Yeah, bruh.
On 1st down, it's Gurley.
Just keep trying, bro.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their
Baltimore
job
it
is.
is.
Low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult.
Baltimore it is.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Still 1st down.
That's still 1st down, baby.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He's going to try and take off with it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
This shit ain't going down
3
like
yards
today,
in the wrong direction there. Brings up
Not
2nd
like this.
down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great
3rd and
penetration as they
14.
stuffed that one behind the
They
line of
better get it
scrimmage.
together. Come on, Clark.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on, Clark.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ravens 3, Falcons nothing.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And
Nice
now
little
4th
pump block
down.
out of
One
that.
hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
17,
I think we just
13.
saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Baltimore set to take over.
Yeah, we just beat up on Dallas last game, bro.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the
Yeah,
end
we're
zone.
trying to put a drive
I agree with
together.
you totally. No one goes out on
We're
the
trying to
field
put a drive
and says,
together.
all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No game, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the
Start that
pocket,
consistency,
they
man.
have to find
They're on
routes to
50%
run
right
and
now.
get into
Keep
the
that up.
sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys.
Back to the
But
line.
now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field.
That was a good
and he
throw.
was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. To throw on 2nd down, Gillespie. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Gillespie escaping the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup.
They moving.
2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st
Oh, they
half.
moving. Yeah.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And a minuscule gain.
I should have
maybe a yard from
juked
the
right.
6 to
I
the
should have
5.
juked right.
But well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty
You
quickly.
ain't never
I
lied.
love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Marquise Brown there to make the grab.
That's my boy.
And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Watch the throw. Watch the throw.
That touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
That field goal paid off earlier.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A pretty long drive.
Baltimore defense is on right now.
And it's
they got it
off by the Baltimore score.
If we get the ball back at halftime, that's bad.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Thank you for that, ma'am.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
Oh, my goodness.
At the half and see if you can come up with
oh,
a
my goodness. He got behind me.
In the second, but there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
To throw again on second down. Ryan,
I knew where that was going.
As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Ryan now to throw on third down.
Oh, my goodness.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side of that good field position they just took over with.
That's not good.
On first down, it's Ingram. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts
Field goal
as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram.
Oh, my goodness.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard
He moved
line.
him out the way fast.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I don't want to get up out of field goal range.
Looking to throw on second down.
There it is.
K.Gillespie. Man open left side is Brown. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
See the way he put that in there? That was beautiful.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Where you at, Wish?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started, as we normally do, on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Where you at, Wiz?
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Expect to
Motherfucking
see
Gillespie in the building.
Going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2.
Preseason was week
deep.
Week
and
2.
Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Ravens defense as they head out to set up shop. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great way to end a drive. Take it away and set your offense up to put points on the board.
Nowhere to go.
The only thing would have been better a touchdown. Now they'll be looking to get the stop and lead to that
Nowhere to
the
go.
next drive. No gain on the play there.
Nowhere to go,
down.
baby.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet
We got a,
train.
what, 4 or
wasn't it?
5 man
just
rush?
Zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Get
Now
him.
this one to his
Get
tight
him.
end out on the right side.
Get him.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
The Falcons send out
defense runs game.
As he'll kick it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball.
And this
fucking
is going to be
boys.
intercepted.
Oh, that hurt.
And they have possession.
That hurt. That rest scared the shit out of me. That hurt bad.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Out
You
to his
gotta be
left.
kidding.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
Oh, my
and he'll
goodness.
take this down to the 40-yard
Oh,
line.
my goodness.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I got
Be
you,
honest,
champ.
I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
It's all right. It happens.
Yards to go. That's complete to
See
Smith.
what I'm saying?
And he'll be taken down
Shit
well
happens.
before the first at about the 36-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there. They'll bring up fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans tell me
my
tackles are
goodness.
not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
That's some bullshit.
Wow, first and goal.
That's
and
some
defensively, all
bullshit.
they can do is shake their heads.
That's
Not only
some
did they allow the
bullshit.
conversion, but a big play as well.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That hurt. That hurt.
They'll look to throw again.
Get him.
Ballooning, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Timmy Jernigan with a sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal.
That hurt.
But that close to the goal line,
That
still
hurt
definitely
bad, boy.
On second down, and Smith. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
That's all right. That hurt. That
Just
hurt. I
not a
can't
whole
lie.
lot
That
of
shit
room to
hurt.
operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really
That
nice
was,
job.
when I saw a
staying in
fucking
their
play
proper
open, I
places
know they
and not
fucking
allowing
did
any
it.
lanes to open up.
That's all right. That's
And
out
it's
of
going to
bounds.
be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. But
You
out
won't
of
do it
bounds,
again.
says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week
Okay.
1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things
Lord
getting cleaned up
mercy.
as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably
I,
installed.
you know what?
How
I
well
had
they
so much
handling it.
anticipation
Easy
to
in
jump
and out
off
of the
that
huddle,
line
no mental
and
mistakes,
get
or
in
they're
there.
starting
I
to
didn't
look like a
even
good
think
offensive
twice
football
about a
team.
fake.
They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Watch
Yeah,
him.
the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds like counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson, and we'll see if he opts for a heavier dose of running plays, because running is where they've had more success than in the passing game.
And the way they've spread it around to different people running it as well. It's not just been one principal guy who's carried the thing and moved the game forward for them. Whoever has touched it has given them good yardage. I think he's going to stay with that game plan. It takes the pressure off of him as a thrower.
They throwing the backup. That's even better.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 at a first down.
Go ahead, wear this clock out.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Deidre Sinnott.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
I don't know what that was.
It's 3rd and 15.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back now in Baltimore. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some
now that's a
tackles,
beauty.
big tight end, but
That's a beauty. Get out of there. Get out of there. You dealing with the best in the game. You dealing with the best in the game.
Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
At the 1. At the 1.
Back to throw now. It is
didn't matter.
He'll get this complete to Blake. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
That was top 10 punts of the week, of the month.
Now a shotgun snap as they look
right.
to throw.
About to get that picked off.
But it's incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Blake, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Back to throw again. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Loss of a yard.
No.
And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
3rd.
That
That's
number
number
tells you
3.
that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
2nd and 11.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now,
No,
they'll look
nothing.
to throw. That is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his
We
hand
put
in
that
and
pressure
knocked it
on. We
away.
get tough down here, baby boy.
2nd and 10.
It get tough down here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, right.
Now Ito Smith. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. On 3rd down, he'll drop to
Oh,
throw.
my goodness.
On the
Oh,
move to his
my
left.
goodness.
He may try
Oh,
and run
my
for this. Nothing open
gosh.
downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down
You ain't never
and
lost.
inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Out of the gun, they'll look to
Don't
throw.
do it. Don't do it.
To the goal
Don't
line,
do
but
it.
it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really
Don't do
said,
it.
no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like
Don't do
nothing
it.
is working offense. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. An important play right here. 3rd
Don't
and
do
10.
it.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh,
This
my
is caught down for a
gosh.
touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over
Hold
yet.
it on.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
my goodness.
win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably
What do you do?
hoping
You go
a
for
1 to 5
onside,
play
or what are you
drive.
guys
That one
doing?
ate up a little more time
You
than
got
they were hoping.
you got
You're
3
exactly right,
timeouts.
and if you have that 1 to 5 play
They're
drive,
going
you actually build
kickoff.
up momentum
Wow.
and even more hope. When they had to
Wow.
slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown.
Wow.
It's almost like,
Yeah,
you know, you
doesn't
got
feel right.
exactly.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
All right, let's go ahead, Baltimore. Come on, man.
Here comes the Raven.
I know it's
offense now,
preseason,
ready
but
for
come
another
on.
Possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Another run here with Dobbins.
Oh,
And
my
they get him down,
goodness.
but not before he takes
Oh,
it
yeah,
across the
I like this
40-yard
guy.
line.
He reached
The
out
Falcons
for it,
gonna
too.
use the
That's
second of
game.
their timeouts.
Good
And they'll
shit,
be
guys.
disappointed to have to burn one there after
Let's
giving
go to
up the
coach
first down.
suggestions. Let's go ahead and put this away, fellas.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And taking it across
Oh, yeah.
midfield and
Who's this guy?
inside the 45. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh my goodness, this
Gets to
guy.
pick up a 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason games, some teams need the wins more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning,
Coach.
not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output,
it's a defensive game.
You think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
Yes, sir.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter.
When we stopped them for that touchdown and made them kick a field goal,
the Ravens are
that was all she wrote.
here as we say so.
With one solid performance to kick things off, the press wanted to know if and how we could keep that up. But it was still the preseason, and little did I know the impact my answer would have down the road.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses by looking at your archetype ratings. This is your development trait. Superstar and Superstar X Factor players will progress faster over time. You can improve your development trait by being one of the top performers in the league at your position.
Oh, I got points, bruh. Let me put that arm up there.
I got a note the assistant GM wanted to see me a few weeks later. I thought I might be in trouble, but turned out to be something totally different.
Start that dynasty up, champ.
The assistant GM made his notes and thanked me. You can imagine my surprise when I read later that we'd actually signed him. The next day, we were doing the meet and greet in the locker room when Coach came in and told us to suit up. We had a training plan, and once we had our cleats laced up and our helmets on, we hit the practice field.
Gentlemen, this week's not over yet, so don't get comfortable. We've had a good week so far, so let's make sure we finish the same way. Consistency is the key to winning in this league, so keep up the good work.
It's time to pick it up. Let's go for gold.
I don't know why it did that.
Hey, you know what, guys? That was pretty dang good. And you know what gets me really excited? You haven't even reached the top of your potential yet. Not even close. Each and every one of you should take that as a challenge and see if you can find that next level.
This is it. You only got one shot. Time to go for gold. this one is for goal.
All right, fellas, listen up. Last practice of the week. So far.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Ready, set, go.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
The drills had shown us adding top-tier talent was only one part of the formula. We still had work to do. We were under the microscope, and I'd have to maintain my confidence if we were going to make a good showing at our first regular season game.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL
on EA Sports.
Yo. All right. Let's rock out. Who we playing today? Who is this? Pittsburgh? All right. Shit.
It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's go.
With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, and Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning.
Cleveland gets a victory.
Well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time.
Professional, you know you the man, bro. Let's go. You only get one start. You get one rookie season, bruh. You only get one. Let's follow the instructions of the coach. Let's try to follow the coach's instructions first. Gets a little streak going for ourselves.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
On second down now, it's Ingram. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case,
you fucking kidding me?
Picked off by Mike Hilton. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played for the Nevada Wolfpack in college. It's Colin Kaepernick. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Peters on the coverage.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move.
Did he miss that?
It affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. It wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And that'll be incomplete.
Jeez,
Great coverage
man.
there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Looking to throw. Gillespie. And he finds Stills complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. So here we are, Charles, the dawn of a new season, and you start looking around at teams that you might think are Super Bowl worthy. I think the discussion begins and ends really with this crew right here, because they're putting together quite an assortment of talent on offense.
And I'm starting to wonder a little bit, partner, is this team playing a little bit of possum right now? In other words, not trying to show everything they've got too early, because they let us watch a few practices, and they looked a little sloppy to me. I wonder if they're a team that feels like they've already arrived and they can just turn it on when the season begins because, let's face it, it's an embarrassment of riches in terms of talent. So can they put it all together? Can the chemistry develop? And will they be ready to go when the season begins? They've got to pick up the pace in practice from what I've seen.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
And inches. At the Steelers, 7.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
that shit
at the
right
25.
there.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their
We got to
second
keep
offensive
Kaepernick under
possession.
control, keep him
Last
pressured,
time out, they had
indecisive,
that long 50-plus-yard field
cover
goal
our
that they
guys,
missed.
keep Clark on them,
On their sideline,
draw
they're
them out,
thinking
make them
themselves,
run.
okay, do we still
Look,
want
that
to
shit
try?
right there.
And he goes
That
down.
right
The
there.
Ravens able to get to him. Malik Harrison leading the
I think we got him
surge there as he
figured out.
drops him for a loss
Not
of
figured out
6.
completely,
Work
but
to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Kaepernick now to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
I don't know how in God's name. I don't know how in God's name.
And he's in.
That happened.
Touchdown, Steelers.
I don't know how that happened.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 81 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is.
Gotta get back out there.
He had to run a long way
Gotta
after that
get
catch.
back out there, baby.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 29-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Oh, my goodness.
Decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger.
Let's go,
really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them.
That's all right.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills.
I was.
Second down.
I ain't gonna lie. I was.
2nd and 10.
They'll run here with Dobbins.
Goodness.
And he is going to be stopped cold
That
behind
dude
the
is
line
getting
of
a
scrimmage.
hell of a jump.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Gillespie. It's caught. Stills, right side. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
48 yards. That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller
We're trying to inch our way up there.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Off play action. Gillespie. And Stills over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackles made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Throwing on first down. Gillespie gets around him. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far.
4 for 4.
This is 3rd and 7.
Come on.
Back to throw.
Touchdown.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
4th down.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first and 3's in. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points.
That
I just
is.
wonder,
It's
are they
better
gonna
than
recycle
nothing.
those plays because
Better
they
than
were
nothing.
successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you to the end zone, get you 6?
Deontay.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You do.
Brings up
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in the Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands.
Nobody open, baby. Come on.
They took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Gillespie. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket.
All right, baby, let's go.
But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Off the play fake. Gillespie. Flush to his right.
Did he catch it?
Steeler defense.
No.
Oh,
my goodness.
4th down.
Oh, my goodness.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Tucker's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Ravens 13. Steelers 7.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Don't put too much on the rookie. Don't put too much on the rookie. Come on now.
Led to a field goal.
Don't put too much on the rookie.
Only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though?
We got Kaepernick under
pressure. And start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic.
Did he catch that? That's not incomplete. Incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock.
Come on, Clark. Watch him, Clark.
Give another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down,
take that time
guess
out.
what? You're likely going to have to.
We'll take that time out.
The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go.
Don't put too much pressure on the rookie. Defense wins championships.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Oh, my goodness.
He'll return it from the 6.
I don't know what's up with my controller today. It's
56 yards on the punt. And
my
the Ravens
controller's
will get
bugging
it
today.
1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
8 yards on the pickup.
Off play action. Gillespie, he's going deep for
I'm
Brown.
going so deep. Yeah!
And that's caught inside the 30. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
10 at the 25.
So that changes things in a big way.
Who hating on Kev?
Down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Who hating on Kev? Said I got to score a touchdown. That's some bullshit.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Where we at?
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
That's my 3rd and final.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt.
That's right, baby. It's going right up in there. Steve.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7.
Tucker gonna win the Super Bowl with that kick right there.
So that one is
guaranteed.
his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brendan, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again.
Yeah, he's doing 6 field goals for that career high for the kicker.
That'd be nice. And that one will bounce out of the back
career
of the
high.
end zone, so we will start
Janikowski
at the 25. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Good hat.
A white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where you see the final score there. The final, 19-14. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Monday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the
Tucker
action.
is my dependable, bro. I used to win money with Janikowski. Trust me.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue
That's my guy right there, Tucker. The most active kicker in the league this year. Oh, what a! Oh, that was great.
Probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality?
Come on, watch that. Watch him.
When a game is within striking distance like
watch
this.
Him. Ah!
And he's going to go down.
Ah! That's not even me. That's just the defense.
Timmy Jernigan in there to bury him for a loss of 11. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road.
Oh, my goodness. We're looking at a punt block. We're looking at a punt block. Oh, this isn't good at all. Let's bring that pressure. Let's bring that pressure. Let's bring that pressure. Let's bring that.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD. And
Squeeze block.
There hasn't been many. This defense has been all
they got Palomano kicking. Oh, my goodness.
Around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against
them. Watch out. Get up out of there. They're trying to get me. Get up out of there.
Across the 45. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Come on, baby.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Back to throw.
Oh, watch out. Come on, Steels. Come on, Steels. You got to do something with that, Steels. Watch him.
Hang on. It's 3rd down.
Watch him. Tucker. Line him up, Tucker.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got the first
Tucker over there warming up, y'all.
Down at the 42. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
2-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Gillespie.
Oh, my goodness. I thought I threw the fucking ball.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
I had a guy wide open.
The blitz works to perfection as
you can see my
it keep clicking.
I can't complain.
The pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A quick slant as the throw's complete.
Come on.
It's a pickup of 12 and that'll set up.
Come on, Tucker.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route.
Get them in field goal range, Gillespie. That's all we can ask of you in your rookie season.
They get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Forcing an upcoming 4th
Oh,
down.
my goodness. What we got here? 55.
They've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Oh, my goodness. Super Bowl shit.
Yeah! And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
Stay right where it is.
Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh. Super Bowl type shit. That's all right. He'll make it up.
A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch.
That wind was blowing at 6 miles an hour.
To the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
The wind was beating me up.
Its way to the hands of Eric Ebron.
Damn.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that.
That hurt me. That was my game winner right there. He'll get another chance at it.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And they close, too.
Third quarter of the season opener. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here.
They got to pick up the urgency right now.
And run off a bunch more plays.
Undetected music. Y'all know what it is.
Third and long. It's Kaepernick.
Giddy.
Flushed it, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds.
Fuck out of here,
so
boy.
possession will stay the same. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up in your coaching staff?
Oh my goodness, he didn't make that.
Your team to continue to get opportunities. Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
You Gillespie.
16. Steelers 7.
You ain't getting shit today.
Well, he had that
fucking
Baltimore. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Oh, that was face mask, ref. Come on, man.
Maybe 2 up to the 46.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it.
Fucking Pittsburgh and fucking defense, bro.
But it also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I don't even know why I'm so scared.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Devin Bush.
Guess that's why it's football.
Time for his second sack of the evening.
Guess that's why it's football. They needed that field goal.
Back now in Baltimore.
That's why it's football.
Ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
But who got the best punter in the league? Kosh. This had to sit. Oh my goodness! What a beauty! What a beauty! What a work of art! What a work! Hey, we don't fucking give no. I don't care what my offense looks like. We don't give no.
Downs it inside the 5-yard line.
No days off on deep.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Now this is a safety. This should be a safety right here. I'm bringing in Thomas. I'm bringing in all the boys. I'm bringing in everybody.
The drive will start with Connor. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down.
Thank you.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
You're going to have to kick this. I'm going to get you all the way down to the 32. You're going to kick this field goal, bro. That's game.
A lot of times you think if you blitz a running play,
watch them, Clark. They're going for 4 yards. Turn around post. Turn around post. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I don't believe it.
He's at the 50, the 30,
I don't believe
20, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 91 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense?
With Connor.
Almost like they were protecting
watch Juju,
rather than trying
but
to make
Connor, though.
And now that lead.
Watch Juju. Connor, though.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line,
hurt.
just across the 25.
Well, Gillespie,
26-yard line.
we got.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
We got Tucker. We got Gillespie.
Football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics.
Let's get back to the
to
basics.
running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gillespie steps away. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot.
Never lied.
Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Man, never lied. This is his time to shine.
We've had in this one so far.
We need you, bro. Come on, Ingram.
Ingram again.
Come on, Ingram.
And he's got the first
Thank
down
you.
yardage as he brings us up to the 47.
Jeez.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight.
I know y'all don't believe.
That's a critical
This is why I
spot
make
right there
people
to convert
believers
on
right
3rd
here.
down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really
Watch out.
energizes him.
And he's
told
able
you,
to take it
Tucker.
across midfield
I
before
told you,
going out of
Tucker.
bounds.
You
Nice
just get
work to
ready,
get
Tucker.
7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 41.
All right, baby.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went
Fuck
3
that.
and
I'm
out.
winning my first game. I ain't got time to play.
Ingram again, a first down carry. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Escaping the penny, can't get him thrown away. He's taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
My game is tripping
Ninth
out.
play of the drive coming up, and certainly
I
not an
just don't
easy
go-
one on
I-
3rd and long.
3rd and long, we going field goal.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another
I can't read my
stop,
plays. I don't know
1:50
what's going
left in
on,
the
but I
football
can't read the
game.
plays.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Fuck out of here.
Steelers 14.
You got to beat me.
So they get the 3, but you wonder
You
now,
gotta
is that going to be enough?
You got to beat
Excellent
me,
question,
Captain.
because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about
You
their
feel me?
position.
It keep removing my like my X, my Y, my A, and B, and it's changing it to the keys, so I can't. It's hard for me to like. I gotta remember which one I'm throwing to, like literally, like B.
This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10.
Oh, that was almost good.
This one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. This pass rush,
That was
they've been
almost
excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached. Because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane, and knock it away.
Oh,
as we
that
just saw
was
there.
masterful.
Now this one complete on the slant route.
That was masterful. Okay.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Oh, boy, they switching plays and everything.
They'll look to throw.
Breathe.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play.
You got to call timeout.
It's John Simon with a sack.
Get this shit out of here.
Matumbo.
Matumbo. 4th and 15.
How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable. I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean. They
Get in here.
So quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play.
Good shit. Good way to end the game, baby.
Sure where they're going to end up.
Oh, my goodness.
Had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Oh, my goodness.
And defensively, that might just seal a week
Tucker.
1 victory.
If it wasn't for Tucker today.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football
If
game.
it wasn't for Tucker, I told you. Tucker gonna be the MVP.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Thank you for
so
watching.
much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to go.
1 interception, 1 touchdown, rookie season.
So for the Ravens, they start the campaign with a victory in front of an enthusiastic home crowd for a Sunday night. And they'll get another home day next week as the Packers will come to town.
And Green Bay come to town.
They obviously
I don't know. Y'all want to watch the Green Bay? I don't know.
They'll try to get back on the beam next
I don't know.
week.
I started over. I'm going to start my thing over so I can get a good, whatchamacallit, and come back with Green Bay.
So
See y'all
for
in a
our
minute.
entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Come back
We'll
with some
see you
Monday
next
Night
time.
Football, Green Bay and Baltimore.